Alright, hey guys, what's going on? So in today's video, I'm just going to be talking about Grant Stone's new limited release, their new pre-order for their stunning Shell Cordovan boots. There's two of them. Maduro Shell Cordovan pre-order opens up September 8th at noon. And there you have the Edward boots in Maduro Shell Cordovan. Oh, well, before we get to that, why don't we talk about the new releases real quick? All right, so I'm really intrigued by their earth that they're using, particularly this brass boot in earth. I think that is a very stunning makeup, mostly because it sort of harkens back to my vintage indie boot that I bought from Leather Soul Hawaii. It's my favorite pair of indie boots, and these have a very similar look going on. This appears to be some sort of Stead. All right, so yes, this earth is a waxed Commander leather from Stead, and it's got like a really nice dark brown appearance to it. Very similar to probably a waxed flesh. In fact, I do consider Waxy Commander to be basically a waxed flesh. Now, it's not from Horween, it's from Stead, but it's kind of the same thing in a lot of ways. Same waxy feel on the surface, same potential for patina. As you can see, it's going to be mostly smooth when you get them, but then as you start breaking them in, it's going to reveal the character and the texture, the rough, almost suede-like texture hiding beneath the wax, or that's currently protected and matted down from the wax. So as you wear them, they'll just look better and better with time. The more you beat them up, the less you treat them, the more cool they're going to look. And yeah, like I was saying, these really remind me of my vintage indies from Leather Soul Hawaii, which to this day I've never treated. That's in a leather called Smooth Chamois. They look amazingly rugged right out of the box, and then as you wear them, they just dramatically patina. I really like this particular makeup in the brass boot. So they've also got the plain toe blucher in earth over here. It's got a taller lug commando sole on it that is very sharp. This is a pair of shoes that you can wear from the office to the trails. That would definitely make for a killer pair of shoes. Ooh. For you loafer guys, we've got the new Traveler Penny in Storm Kudu. I've been enjoying my loafers a lot. I've been wearing them every single day. I have the Dune Chrome Excel loafers, and I wear them basically as slippers around the house, and they're so comfortable, and they've really broken in. And what I like about it is, I just recently started leatherworking, and I like to wear the loafers while I'm doing leatherworking because I could stand on this leather sole. That's one thing, and I need to make another video discussing this. If you're on your feet all day, what you want is a leather sole. That's my conclusion. Like, I can walk around in rubber fine, but if I'm going to be on my feet like standing up, and especially standing still all day, then you want something like this that's got a lot of dense resistance between you and the ground. There's nothing more comfortable than a leather sole. They've also got their new chukkas. Oh, very nice. They've got their chukka in tan suede. This is a must. If you don't have a chukka in tan suede, then this is an absolute must summer boot right here. And then they've got the chukka in earth and in crimson chrome excel as well. Three very solid offerings. I would recommend all three, actually, yes. But yeah, for like desert hiking type thing, I love a nice tan suede. Now, tan suede doesn't get as dirty as you would think. I actually have quite a number of pieces of footwear in tan suede, and this tan color is actually, you can get it dirty and it looks good. Like, and it wipes off very easily. You would think that due to the light appearance that if you spilled coffee on these or something that it would form a stain. It does not. First off, Stead really does a good job with their suedes, and that's what Grant Stone uses, some of the best suede in the world. So Charles F. Stead calf suede, yeah, that's some of the best suede in the world. I have a boot made out of this exact same stuff, and I wear it. If it gets a little dirty, you just brush them off, and they keep going. Appearance-wise, they don't take on stains like you would think. That's kind of what I'm getting at. And in fact, the more you wear them, I think they look good with some sort of scuffs on them and everything, but you do not have to baby these. I actually had a pair of, well, they're similar to the Grant Stone Dirty Buck, but I got them from J. Crew, and very similar in appearance to this, except they have an EVA outsole. I tried to get them dirty, like I actually wore them pretty hard for a summer there, and they still look the same. You can't see any difference. They basically look like they did when they were new. So Yeah, ooh, very nice Chelsea boot in tan suede. If I didn't already have something similar, I'd be heavily considering these. So anyways, that's the new offerings. I just kind of wanted to talk about that. And without further ado, let's get to why we're all here, the Shell Cordovan. Now, I've been collecting boots since 2013. It's 2021 now, so it's been about 8 years. Now, let me tell you the importance of what's happening here. I've been on the Shoe Mart's rare shell list for about maybe going on a year and a half, almost 2 years now. I'm happy for the offers for rare shell, but this is a color that I would consider a rare shell. The closest iteration to this that Alden makes would be the cigar shell cordovan plain toe bleachers, which is what this resembles, and then the cigar shell cordovan indies, which is what these resemble. Now, I was talking to my buddy Jake at Almost Vintage Style. He actually likes the look. Now, Maduro and cigar shell, they're similar, but they're actually not the same thing. Talking to Jake, he actually prefers the richer, warmer tone of the Maduro shell compared to the cigar. I don't have any pictures of cigar readily available. I consider both of these iterations, the Edward as well as the brass boot, to be, both of them are grail boots. In fact, I was elated when they ran the Edward boot, but then when they ran the brass boot, it wasn't even a question in my head. I jumped on both because these are rare opportunities. As you know, to get your hands on shell cordovan, what's available? You have black and you have color 8, right? It almost becomes laughable how limited the amount of colors that you can get are in shell cordovan. And it can be frustrating. You know, you can wait years and years and years, and I did. And I'm very thankful to Grant Stone for these because I was able to get both. Each of these are two of my most prized pieces of footwear, both the Edward boot as well as the brass boot in Maduro shell. It's just such a beautiful chocolatey tone of brown that it has going on. And then you've got the very, very super duper versatile Grant Stone proprietary, the Grant Stone micro stud rubber sole, which is good for everything. You could wear these hiking, which I have. You could wear these to the office, which I have. It's an incredibly versatile sole. I don't have to tell you that. Is it the most comfortable? Well, I think their leather sole is the most comfortable, but in terms of like wide-ranging preferences, and I would say the vast majority amount of people prefer this micro stud. Let's read the description. So it says, introducing the Maduro shell cordovan. Maduro is the Spanish term for ripe or mature, meaning fully developed. In the cigar world, Maduro refers to a wrapper leaf, the darkest of all the numerous shades of brown. These wrappers undergo a time-consuming fermentation process with the higher temperatures and moisture to produce dark colors and rich flavors. After seeing the shell color in various light, we couldn't think of a better name. This color has many layers with an earthy dark brown base. Yes, it definitely does. All right, yeah, so really love these. Super versatile. Plain toe is such a versatile shoe. Really puts the leather on full display. And then we've got these. These are actually in the running for my favorite boot in my collection. And I just counted. I have about 75 pair of boots, so don't judge me. These, if I had to pick one right now, and I've never felt comfortable answering this question, if you had to pick one pair of boots, what would you grab? Well, I'm actually wearing these as we speak, as I record this video, so it would be this. This is, in my opinion, this is my idea of a perfect boot. It's got the look, the rugged aesthetic of the indie boot, but I think it's an improvement on the indie boot for a couple reasons. First off, this lug commando sole, this very deep, toothy lug commando sole, perfect for hiking. I brought this pair to Alaska. I took an Alaskan trip this past summer with my family, and it was an amazing time, and I wore these boots. I wore them hard every day. As expensive as they are and as rare of the color of shell cordovan that they are, I still wanted to put them to the test, and I'm glad that I did because they look really good now that they're super duper broken in. I got them wet. I walked through creeks in them. I did a lot of hiking in them. If you've been following me along, I have videos showing that process. As soon as I got back, I polished them up with Venetian, and I finished them off with a thin coat of Sapphire Emerald Gloss as a top layer, and they just sparkle like new again, except they have all the rolls and all the creases along the vamp and all the wear marks all throughout the quarter and everything. and they just look stunning now, and they're easily my favorite pair of boots right now. I've always been hesitant to answer what's my favorite pair of boots, and the typical answer is whatever I'm wearing at the time. But yes, if I had to just objectively pick one, this is an objectively superior boot in terms of build and aesthetic and materials and everything. I just love how all this came together. The universe really blessed us with this makeup. So anyways, I just wanted to do this quick video to talk about this new pre-order, give my thoughts on it. I've talked about this before. I do consider this more of an opportunity than a purchase, because this doesn't come around all too often, but when it does, it's like, you just got to be ready. You know, you just got to be ready to jump on it. This is a pair of boots that'll treat you really good for many, many years to come. You take care of them, you wear them often, you condition them often, and they'll last you your lifetime. So that's what I love about it. This is what I get passionate about. Yeah, I talked to Wyatt, and he doesn't know how long this pre-order is going to last. He thinks probably till Sunday, depending on how quick they fill out the slots on these, but I would say if you're interested in these, don't delay. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'm on Instagram. You can follow me there. My username is ArrowSurferLV. And anyways, I hope you consider this pre-order. I hope this was of help to you, just giving my thoughts on this pre-order. And I just kind of wanted to emphasize the importance of this, because it is an opportunity. That's how I see it. Yes, that'll do it for now. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you all in my next video.